So I thought I'd take you through how I create an image in Stable Diffusion. It's really quite straightforward, but you do need to play around with the prompt it is that you're creating. So I want to create an image of a group of women learning, connecting, looking happy in a learning environment. So let's see what I can come up with. Right, so I want women. Who are they? Now, it's not going to be the best prompt to begin with. However, as you build onto it, as you change the words, it will get better and better. So women 50 years old, they look young. Age lines, learning, connecting, training. So I'm just adding in different layers of keywords to play with for the initial creation of the image. So it's going to do its thing. Not quite what I've got in mind. So what do I need to think of next? The environment. Hang on, let's have a whiteboard. Excuse my spelling. I am dyslexic. Spell check, pick it up. Whiteboard. Where do I want them? In an office? No. In a room. Tropical. So it includes plants in a front room. Let's have a look, see what we get this time. So again, just layers. Okay, we're getting a bit closer to the image I want, but the faces are looking a bit odd. This one isn't too bad, but it's not enough women for my liking. I want a bigger group of women. So I also want to change the aspect ratio to landscape. Oh, it's on landscape. So the negative prompts, I've just popped in no hats. So I don't like hats. Also, I don't like no sunglasses. That's not how you spell sunglasses. I can't remember. Sunglasses. Oh, well, it'll pick it up. So generate, let's see. Hands looking very odd. And you will get this with Stable Diffusion. It's also very white. I don't like it that white. So let's go back into negative prompt. No odd arms and hands. No closed eyes. Only two arms. So what was I saying? I don't like the colours, wasn't I? A second. So let's have some colours here. I'm just going to pick random colours. Gold, black, green, or even green. Let's see what happens this time. So it's layer upon layer upon layer. It hasn't done it's done better with the green this time. So I want more people. There's not enough people here for me. Connecting and learning. So let's go back. Women, 50 years old, young looking, a group of women. Better. But faces are still looking a bit odd. Hands a bit odd. A bit better. So you can choose between the type of image you want to create. So photographic. A bit more boardroomy. Yeah, and you can use a smudge. So if you've got a nice picture and something isn't quite right, this one isn't too bad actually. If you've got something that isn't quite right, like there's an odd hand, you can smudge it out. So you could actually smudge, because it looks a bit big, you can actually smudge this hand out, and then you would just have her sit in sideways on. Let me add in another dynamic, another layer. So you can, there's my cat doing God knows what. You can just change jewelry, change clothes, change settings, change environments, add in items. So we can see the jewelry has changed here, and also the type of surrounding. Oh, they got managed to get a pair of sunglasses in, and they've got jewelry on the table, which I don't particularly want. So let's just change the colors a second and see what happens. Gold, gold, purple, which isn't purple, pink, purple, pink. Let's see how it changes the image. Completely changes the image. Changes the type of environment. I quite like that one. Yep. So let's change the background. Whiteboard in front. Okay. Let's do something a bit more dramatic. City, style, line, and see what it does. I'm just playing so you can see the different layers and how it impacts on the image. Not bad. Squeaky clean. Could do with a few more wrinkles in there. No, jewelry, don't want that. We're getting there. Some of the faces are still not 100%, but you know what? Human faces aren't 100%. Let me think. Skyline. Skyline swimming pool. I don't know how to spell swimming pool. I'm not sure that's the right word. Oh, it's OOL, isn't it? Let's see what it does. Hmm? Oh my God. That's a bit of a shock. Better. Oh, bit of a shadowy face. Yeah. Pull, not pull. The gift of dyslexia. Let's have a look. Oh, it's got the swimming pool, it's got the skyline, but it's also got jewelry. So you can change, not sure what's going on here. It must be because it's a swimming pool. What, squeaky? The skyline front room. Room city skyline. So you could smudge this hand out. You could also smudge this hand out to make the image better. Now, what you can do is you can then say, you can change the style of image. So I've made it watercolor. So it will change the texture of the image. Interesting. It hasn't done it in watercolor, although this is watercolor. Let's go back. Watercolor. Add in another layer and see what happens. Sure, I'd call that watercolor. It is definitely what's happening to my watercolor. Still not watercolor. What's going on? Let's take this back a second. What have I got it on? Okay, let's take no style. Generate. Let's try watercolor again. Yeah, better. I think it's because I had it on photographic. So yeah, you might just want to scrub, not too bad. Want to scrub a few things out. Oh, everyone's wearing glasses in this one. I know how they feel. So let's change the color. Red, orange. See what happens. It will change the image once again. Yeah. Oh, she's molded into one. So you could, no, I was going to say you could dodge it out, but it's just make it too messy. So yeah, layers, context, type of art, types of setting, type of background, type of clothes, tropical. If I change tropical, there's definitely some images. Oh, she's got quite a big nose. There's definitely some images here I can use. So what have I got here? Tropical. Where was tropical? Let's change tropical for something else. What shall I change it for? I'm always using tropical. Tropical. What can I have instead of tropical? I don't know. Bamboo. Let's just see. Oh, what it comes up with. I mean, bamboo, of course, is also tropical. So it's taken the tropical theme out. Doesn't feel very bamboo-ish. Maybe that's because it's the wrong colours. But these are nice images. I like these. These are usable. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Actually, these are quite nice. They're not actually what I'm after. They're not the type of image that I want to after, but probably because I put skyline in there. But those are usable, more so than the other ones. Yeah, nice. Okay, let's change this for city skyline, hills and mountains. Mountains. Let's see what we've got this time. Completely different. Completely different. But still, actually, watercolors made quite a significant difference. Let's keep watercolor, but try digital art and see what happens. Oh, interesting. It's become Asian. That must be the bamboo. Bamboo, bamboo. Yeah, that's why it's become more. So let me take out bamboo. Yeah, you can be really, really creative here. Nice. Not sure about that one. That was a bit, it's all a bit arty though. Why is it so arty? What have I got in here that makes it arty? She is old, looking young, age lines, learning, connecting, training, whiteboard, hills, mountains, front room, gold, orange. Oh, I know. Let's add in cake for a bit of a giggle. Let's see if I get a cake on the table. But I just wanted to show you this to show you to remind to remind you of the different layers you can bring in to an image. Let's just change hills and mountains for office space. You can change the type of office, the type of art. Office space. They are all focused in not on learning now, but on eating cake. Mighty nice looking cake. So you can change the aspect ratio, the size. Let's go for square. Negative prompt I've spoken about. Let's try fantasy art and see what happens. Oh, faces have gone a bit odd. It's gone a bit, well, it is fantasy art, so yeah, very different. Where are my colours? Green, black. Let's see if it. Let's get out jewelry. Okay, I think that's enough playing. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me just take out. I like playing with dot art. Black. Let's take the cake out. Remember to download the images you like. Oh, she's pretty, but not what I was expecting. Not what I was expecting for all the hands. Not what I was expecting at all. So why is that changed? Imaged in dot art, group of women. Oh, bugger. A group of women, 50 hours, look young. Dot art, age line, learning, connecting. Why is I've got a single woman? Oh, pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. The colours and the dot art have significantly changed the image. So remember, it's important. I haven't been doing it. Remember, it's important to save the prompts. I really like this image, actually. It's really important to save the prompts. So if you find that you've gone completely off track, you can just go back to the prompt you were using before and recreate the image and almost start again. I actually quite like these. Nothing to do with what I'm after. But this one I love, and this one I quite like, even though her hand's a bit, you could, is that hand? I think it's trying to be a hand. You could smudge this out. It'd be quite a nice picture. Yeah, so remember your layers, your focal point, then your layers of the different environments, different colors it is that you want to create. I really like that one. Actually, I wonder if I can get that in landscape. And then I might use that image today. Because that is actually really pretty. It's not what I wanted, but it's still beautiful. Let's have a look, see what it does in landscape. Oh, interesting. Oh, nice. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, I'm going to continue playing and actually see if I can create the image that I want because I've come off track. And this is what will happen when you're playing with Clipdrop. You'll find some images that you like, and then you get stuck into creating more of those images. So stay on track, keep focused, and yeah, let me know how you get on. And I will stop my recording.